and we are back with episode 17 of the Viktoria Köln career mode. Now, after the last I showed you we're finishing there, we're about 5th in the league. It's not too shabby. I won't keep this intro too long. We're going to drive into some highlights. We're going to make sure we can push forward in the cup in the Champions League, where we've got Real Madrid coming up first. Hopefully a few more games coming after that. And we need to push forward in the league, see where we can finish. The board want us to win it. I don't know if that's doable, but we're in a good position to see whether or not we can. So, let's dive straight into those highlights. Right, first game in these highlights then is Leipzig in the cup. As per usual, we start off very poorly. Tavares makes a poor tackle, admittedly. It's definitely a foul, and it's definitely a booking, but I wouldn't say it's a red card. So not the best start for us, and especially when we want to push forward in this cup. But Ozzy makes a great interception there and plays Xerxes through. This fellow who's 92 rated is not missing that. And he puts us 1 up after 6 minutes. And we're also a man down, so I'm pretty happy with that. Not too long later, he's then one-on-one with Ake. He absolutely puts him on toast and buries his finish into the bottom corner. Make it 2-0 after 13 minutes. Not much really happens then until an hour later. Or to the hour mark. Xerxes, that's a shot, I will say. He told me after. And then Anzu's on the end of it to luckily put it in the goal. About 10 minutes after that, I mean, they get a corner. They've passed it through us a bit too easily. We do eventually sort of block their next attempt, but I don't know what happened, where our defence left. We've let Navigator through and he scores, but we do win the game 3-1 with 10 men, so I was pretty happy with that. Next up, it looks like the same game, but it's not. It's Leverkusen in the league this time, and they've got Matteo Guendouzi, they've got Tarkowski, and they've got quite a few others, and they're pretty much top of the league, I believe, and you can see that by the way they just passed us through there. On to half time, they've had a shot. Myers dived in late and given them a free kick, which they've scored. Make it 2-0 to them going into the break. We didn't turn up for this game. This was our best chance. Koenig should have passed it across. I went for the shot instead, and that's a great save from their keeper. From Vogel's strike, there's nothing else we could have done. I mean, well, we could have done better, but Guendouzi fires for 3-0, and we got absolutely hammered. Next up, we've got Madrid. As we all knew, this was coming up. Champions League. They've got Hazard still, Rodrigo, Vinicius. They had Ali, Hernandez, Chilwell, Stones, Odriozola. They had a strong team, and it took half an hour for us to get anywhere near their goal. 50 minutes in then, and we haven't got any further. It was 1-1 after the first leg. I simmed it. I was pretty happy with that. A result with a Bernabeu. But we seem to not crumble, but sort of lose it. Zadaka makes a great save there. And then they pretty much were on top from here on out. I don't know how Saliba should be winning that. That's Dele Alli, for God's sake. He should surely be winning that header. He puts it in, and Zidane has outdone us here this time. And that's our Champions League dream over, unfortunately. So we're going to have to focus on the league and the German Cup. This time we're back against Hamburg in the league. Ansu sends your man there to the shops and the other fella to join him, who lays it on the place for Zerki, who scores. Next, Quendretti's into Bruno, into Saxton, who just drives past their centre-back, who had no way of getting anywhere near him, and then he finishes nicely into the bottom corner for 2-0. Then with about 5 minutes left, you could see they'd given up. They're not getting as close to us as they did. Saxton with the drag back, ball into Xerxes, one touch, finesse into the bottom corner, and we won that game quite easily, 3-0. Now we're into the semis of the Deutsche Pokal against Bayern, which, I mean, considering our Champions League defeat, we went on a bad run after that. We had the Leverkusen loss first. This was a big game for us. Saxton with a great finish 10 minutes in to start us off well. Ozzy was offside there, had a shot anyway, Donnarumma making a save. From that free kick, they've just clipped it through, and suddenly they're one-on-one with our centre-backs. Mai does well, and then tries to be too clever. No one follows it under Zadaka, and it was 1-1. Going out into the second half. Towards 70 minutes, Ozzy gets Xerxes onto the ball. He plays Saxton through. He had a great game this game. with a lovely strike past Donnarumma of one of the best keepers in the game of this season. And that puts us into the final, which is unbelievable. But before that, we've got Mainz in the league. It's our second last game of the season. I'll show you the sim for the next one in a second, just before the final. We start off not great, but we have got a young keeper in the goal, Gearin, who makes a fantastic penalty save to keep it up 0-0. And that'll be a boot change for him because we haven't had one in a while. Anyway, we've played Ansu in. He has a lovely finesse finish into the side of the goal for 22 minutes. Then pretty much from kickoff, Xerxes plays Sexton through. He takes a touch, drags it back. Keeper saves, but Bruno, little 5 foot, I think he's 7, man, with a power header into the goal. Then that keeper, he's young, he wasn't thinking, it's 2-1. But, which is good, we've shown good character, we don't let that stop us. Xerxes with a good volley, Saxon with a good volley, it falls to Xerxes. He makes it 3-1. On the hour mark, basically, a lovely ball in for Saxton to finally get a goal. He's had a couple of attempts. That makes it 4-1, and then the 92nd minute, Jason O'Neill driving through. He's been a young player that's been with us for a while, and that's a lovely finish for his first goal. And that's the end of the highlights. First up then we've got Gearin, and we will untuck his kit, I think. Normally I would keep keepers a bit tucked in, but we're going to untuck him. It's annoying that we don't get the keeper's kit. Obviously we'll give him long sleeves, but I would prefer to have the keeper's kit to show it better. FIFA is not really doing well on that. But I did know pretty much beforehand what boots I was going to give this lad. I debated with the silver Pumas, but I knew I was going Puma. And then I thought, you know what? I think the bright green neon ones are going to go great for him. Good few more penalty saves for him coming up, hopefully. Then we move on to O'Neill. This lad's about 81 rated. He's been with us for ages. It's about time the fella scored a goal in the highlights. It's been many an episode that he's been playing and hasn't. Obviously, we'll untuck the shirt, but this time I'm going to make it a bit of a tighter fit on him. He doesn't look too great in the thumbnail. He's just beefy and strong, but, make it look a little more flattering. Now with the new update, obviously they've made a mess of the teams, but they have added some new boots. I do like these white ones. They've got the lovely little blue flares on them, and we'll hold them, and hopefully he scores a few more goals. Right then, lads, here we are with final couple of games of the season. As you can see, we've got Hertha Berlin in the league, and then Hoffenheim in the cup final. So we're going to hope for a win in the cup final, of course. I'll sim the Hertha Berlin game, show you the league table, and then we'll go into the Hoffenheim game. So let's get into that sim. Right, with the Hertha Berlin sim then, we'll get it going. We've got a couple of injuries, is why Messenhauer and everything playing. There you go, 3-0 win, lovely. Xerxes hat-trick, always good to get on the score sheet for himself. Bags in the goals every year now, there's nothing we can do about it. So let's go to the league table. I'll explain the injuries before we play the final, so we'll get to that in a second. Right then, Hanover finished last. To be expected, Augsburg have gone down this year. And Hamburger in that playoff. Werder Bremen still struggling. They're not doing too well. Right, we'll move it on up. Pretty normal. Schalke didn't make it into the top 6. Oh, by a long way. Oh no, only by 4 points. Moving on up. And there we are, sitting pretty in third. We pretty much, the last couple of games, made our own little season. Dortmund, as you can see, finished 7 points behind us. Whereas Bayern finished 83? 9 points. I can't do that maths. 4, 3, 7 each way in front of us. But I think next year is the push for the league. I think we should be definitely challenged for it. We make a couple of signings, we might do it. I might have to be ruthless if we're going to go for it, because I want to go for the Champions League as well. We shall see about that. But that's the league table. We'll just drop now into the cup final. May as well get a bit of silverware. Let's go. Right then, as this is the team that we're going to be going with. We've got an injury to Zadka, who's out for 4 months. So Messenhauer's in the sticks. At centre back we've got Kraft because Meyer's suspended with Saliba. Then we've got James and Tavares. O'Neill on the left wing because Urs is out for 2 months with an injury. Then captain fantastic Bruno in the middle with Coindretti and Ansu on the right. Xerxes and Saxton up top. Let's get into this now. Right then, here we are with the League Cup final. Our third year in a row being here. And we lost the first one, won the second one. Let's see how this one goes. Hopefully we can win it. Right, with the new update, it's not going to show me the teams, I don't believe. I'm going to let it run just to see. EA, if it doesn't show them, please do something about it, because I'd really like to see the teams. Oh, it's showing them. That's very good. Right, well, we've seen ours. Oh, hey, it's not showing them there. What is this? EA, what is this? Why is this now undefined? We all know our players. Why? I don't understand. It's going to be the same for them, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got a quick look at their team there. James Madison, Daniel James, Jamal Lewis are the big names that I could see. And then we're undefined. Right, let's get into the game. Bruno, touch. Beat a man. Yeah. O'Neal. Yeah, drag. Oka, touch, Cora. Ball in. Oh, unlucky. Yes, James. Plays Sexton. Touch. Ball in. Xerxes. Oh, yes, lads. Unreal. What a finish that was. Good ball in from Sexton. Right on the money. For a bicycle kick into the bottom corner. You'll take that, won't we? Unreal. All they've got in ways of attack is just kick the ball out to Daniel James and hope he can get a ball in the box or something. And it works. I don't understand how that's gone in. I had the ball. Ooh, and I thought this was going to be an easy final as well. Oh, just a poor pass from Saliba. We have to go again. Reece is going to win that. Nansu's free. Goes back to Condretti. He plays it in. One more. Ah, I've had nothing in this half. I'm going to be showing terrible highlights. Tavares, no, he's in now. No. Oh, I don't know what's going on. No way. Oh, you're kidding. What a save that is. How has he missed? Messenholer is the king of one-on-ones. Even in his old age, he's getting them. Yes, Ansu's in. Behind. There it is. Back post. Or middle. Keepers. Finish. Yes. Keepers had a howler there. An absolute howler because Xerxes just waltzed in and got his second. Unbelievable. I need to see a replay of that. It's not a great cross. Keeper should be coming and getting that. He's had an absolute howler. How has he missed it? Oh, Kraft, no, you stepped at the wrong time. Saliba, get up there. Great tackle, that is. No. Kraft, no, I pressed pass. Oh, 94 minutes. You've got to be kidding. Oh, Lord, that's so poor. 2 of them. Extra time it is then for this final. Picking on everyone. Koenig's blowing down the wing. Tashi's there. That's a goal. Oh, what? Penalties it is then. Oh, what a disaster this will be. First up is Varty. It's just, that's not too bad. We'll take the 1-0. Messenholer. Can we do pens? Madison. Left. He's missed it. Captain fantastic. Taking the second pen, an important pen. Yes, what a penalty that is. Go on, we go 2-0 up here now. Ah, down the middle. Koenig. What we got? What we saying? What we saying? Yes. That's so poor. I'm so mad. Davis. Oh, great save, Messenholer. 2-1 it is. Yes. They missed this, we've won it. Will he be the hero? Tense times. Go right. Oh, what a penalty that is. That's unbelievable. Xerxes scores, we win. This one's going straight down the middle. There's no hope of it going anywhere else. No! Again, they miss. We win, so I'll get it right again. Oh, it's gone in. Come on. We got up Saliba. Please. Yes. Can we save this one? Please tell me we can save this one. Yes! That'll do. What a win. Second year in a row and we've won the cup. Come on. Unbelievable scenes. Messenholler with a good few saves. I'm happy with it. Go on then, boys. Let's have a look at this. I mean, the Champions League didn't go to plan. In the league we did better than normal. But I'm just here to see the trophy presentation again. It's lovely to win it. That's 2 cups this season with the Super Cup and the Deutsche Pokal. Turkey there with loads of goals this season for us. Bruno has loads of goals as well and some screamers as well. And here he goes. For the first time for him to lift this trophy, but the second time for us. And I don't think it'll be the last, because I don't know how long this... We're obviously going to win Champions League. I'd like to win the league as well before we end this. So, I'll leave you with this then, lads. We've already seen the table, so if you've enjoyed this episode, please leave it a like. And if you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And basically, guys, I'll see you all in the next one.